Okay, so I'm gonna do this video really on the fly, really quick, without any preparation because it's not needed. I just wanted to let you know one thing. Okay, the camera isn't properly, but that doesn't matter. This video is called About the Ramblings, and I want to make this short but still explain you everything that you should need. So, this is most probably the last rambling for a long period of time, maybe ever, or maybe for short. I really can't say yet, because I think 3 days ago I would have said no, they are done. I won't do them anymore. The last 2 days I thought a little bit different again, man. I thought a little bit different again and changed my mind to maybe make it optional, because, okay, here's the thing. I'm a human person. I am doing this channel for fun. I really like the interaction with all of you guys and all that. And actually, let me just, so I can see myself, so I don't completely fuck up the frame. Give me a sec. Like I said, it's absolutely not planned. Give me a sec. Yes, this video is as screwed up as any other, and that's why it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Did I move the cam? Oh man, that wasn't intentional. So, let's stick with that. I do all this stuff, and then last rambling happened, and I'm not quite sure what the reason was. Maybe it was mine, because actually there were a few topics: the Nextspin Robin fail and the year of the S. And at first I thought it was my year of the S. People didn't like my talking about how I talk about the viewers and the commenters and all that. But then I got a few comments that I was completely wrong in terms of the Nextspin Robin, because I just don't get it. I didn't do my research. I simply don't understand the idea. What is there to understand? It's fucking cloud phone. But that's not the point. The point is, the video has 12 dislikes and 51 likes. And that's just for me. And I'm gonna say this because my channel is always being about genuine, being honest, being me without any thought about it being any different. And that's why I say what I think. I know most of you did like it, but last video showed me that a lot of you don't. At least maybe these were people that just saw Nextspin Robin and are interested in the Nextspin Robin, because I already see there are a lot of Nextspin Robin fanboys, even though they haven't used the device ever in their life. And yeah, and maybe you are the ones that therefore have to get the backlash of it, because like I said, I'm a human person and I don't want to make videos that aren't appreciated. I know, because the issue of the ramblings always was one: I lose more subscribers than I gain with them. I don't make any money, and no matter what I do, it needs at least 2 to 4 hours to make one of these ramblings. After all, with the rendering, with the upload, with the preparation, it sounds like it's no preparation because I just go in front, sit here, and that's it. And I had 5 good topics for today, and I'm dragging this video probably a lot longer than I should. But it's not really meant to be a rant. It's not mean. Man, this video is dumb. Yeah, it wouldn't be about the rambling if I wouldn't ramble and drift off completely. But yeah, I didn't feel appreciated, and I have to say I am a tiny bit angry. Very more so sad and disappointed and a little bit butthurt, because 12 dislikes in comparison to 51 likes is just not what I want to see. And I get it, it's just 12 dislikes. That's not a whole lot, that's nothing. But from videos that usually get like 1 to maybe 3 dislikes and come mostly from my core viewers that watch everything and like the stuff that I do, mostly because the ramblings are very genuine and all that, I'm just a little bit too disappointed, because I don't see any good reason continuing these ramblings. putting still, it's not a whole lot of effort. And I said I make it as a balance because I enjoy, because I put more stress into the reviews, and then I can de-stress and balance out all the things here in the ramblings where I don't have to think about anything and I can just talk the way I want to talk about the stuff I want to talk. But actually I noticed one thing, since I do the dual camera reviews again, that are longer and more repetitive again, which I don't like so much, but I will try to get that out of the way. But I noticed that I don't have to stress anymore because I make one shot and that's it. And therefore I, first of all, don't need maybe the stress out or the balancing of the ramblings so much. I still enjoy doing this. I like to talk with you, I like to discuss with you. But I also noticed if you have a lot of review device or a lot of other videos going on and want to have some private life, and then every Saturday or Sunday to spend 4 hours on a video that gets 500 views, 50 likes, and the dislikes with all the comments, it's maybe not quite worth it. It was worth it because it still gives me a lot of things back, but I can do a Google Plus post mentioning all that stuff and get the same contacts and all that. So I really don't want to blame you at all. That's really a personal thing because I have to set my priorities. It was a very high priority, and I always said I would stick with them because they are fun, which they are. But I think it's a little bit odd for me, for one thing, that just one simple video can put me off so much, because the year was already not starting very good. I said it, the January is a month, in my opinion, that can break or make a channel. Because revenue, even though my views are the same, my watch time is the same, my revenue went down like 30%. And with the December revenue, I thought if I get a little bit higher, I can finally start to buy devices. But with the current one, it doesn't even cover the costs. What I put in the studio, what I put in the shipping costs, which I put in some gear that I recently got. So buying devices off of from that revenue is way back again in the far future. So that's disappointing. Subscribers and all that actually still solid, not the way I wanted to, because I hoped for a little bit of a bigger climbing, a little bit of a faster race, which won't happen anytime soon. But I'm okay with that. I don't really care so much anymore about the subscribers. I reached my big goal, 10K. And of course, I said in my last rambling or first rambling of this year that 20K at the end of 2016 wouldn't be enough. But if I see it from now, I won't even reach that anywhere close, because for that I would need about 1,000 subscribers every new month, and I can be happy if I get 600 or 700. So I will be maybe at 16,000, 17,000 if things work out as they do now. So I'm not even close to 20, and I said 20 wouldn't be enough, because to get recognized, to get some reputation, to get more brands on board, I need way more than 20, because 10 or 20 doesn't make a big difference. I would need at least 50. Okay, I'm not expecting ever to get 50, but I would need to be closer to 30, 40,000 to maybe get there, and this is not going to happen anytime soon. The channel, don't get me wrong, the channel isn't going anywhere, because I didn't put in so much effort into this new set, into the PC especially. That cost me quite a lot. The lighting got up and a few other things. So this is going on. The ramblings, like I said, could come back maybe if I have a little bit less stress in terms of review units, and also if my sleep pattern gets better, because since the year started I'm back to my old completely terrible, disastrous sleeping pattern, because I can't sleep more than 2 hours at once, and then actually it's already dead, because I go to bed at, let's say, 9 p.m. and wake up at 11 p.m. and then my night is finished. And if I have to wake up at 4:30, I didn't sleep anymore from 11 to 4:30. And then I come home after work and I'm completely exhausted, fall asleep maybe like a half an hour or an hour again, and then the whole cycle returns. I can't sleep at night anymore, and not quite sure why that is the issue. Of course, it has something to do with my tinnitus or tinnitus. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced in English, with my ear condition. But actually, I don't think it has to do so much with that. Maybe I have this issue for a long period of time. It started slightly before already YouTube, and with YouTube it got worse because what I noticed, I wake up so many times, and the first thing I do every time I wake up is check my notifications if I got a comment so I can reply. And I think I'm kind of a little bit too obsessed with YouTube. Not sure why, because I usually should do what I saw a lot of people do: take 1 hour of a day off and then take the time to reply to all comments. But they maybe get more, and then they are way more efficient if they do all that. What I usually do is whenever I get a comment, I immediately reply. And I get this from a lot of commenters. They say, wow, you're fast, you comment really fast, because I have the time. I don't get 20 comments like every half an hour. I get maybe like one comment every few hours. Sometimes after a review there are a few more, but usually it's not more than 10 messages a day, and I can reply those whenever I have to. So, yeah. And I think I just make maybe too much stress of it, because I want to raise, or I want to grow faster than my skills allow me to, my content allows me to. And maybe I just still didn't accept that properly. I am at a point where I know where I am, what I can do, where am I at, but I just don't want to. I don't want to accept it, because the moment I say I'm a 10,000 subscriber channel, it's kind of like giving up. I think, okay, I did my job, but I think it's good that I still want to grow. The issue is just I should maybe lower my expectations. And I don't know, I'm completely off already, but it's a rambling. And I didn't cover even one topic, but I won't. And like I said, maybe things will change if I get a lot of positive feedback, but I'm not sure why, or because of what, or where I should get it. Or if something changes in the future, I will get maybe back to them, but for right now, I don't think so. So for right now, for an undefinitive or for an unknown period of time, the ramblings are off. Boom.